Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. Fight analysis breakdown. How are we going to break it down? We're going to break it down with number one, the total amount of title fights. Total amount of title fights is 18 to 25. 18 to 25 for Crawford, 18 for Crawford, 25 for Canelo. Lineal championships in weight divisions, 2 for Crawford, 1 for Canelo. When it comes to divisions conquered, Canelo has more divisions conquered with 4, and I believe Terrence Crawford has 3. When it comes down to just being elite, I got to give the nod to Canelo. He's fought more elite competition, and he has more experience coming up on, I believe, almost a 20-year career so far. I mean, these years have flown by. He's getting closer and closer to it. I believe he went pro in 2008 or 9. And Terrence Crawford, he's at the twilight at the end of his career as well. Him being 37, I believe Canelo's 35 or 34, somewhere around there. I know that Canelo has, I believe, 39 knockouts. 39 knockouts out of his 62 wins with 2 draws and 2 losses. And Terrence Crawford has 41 wins with 31 knockouts. 41 wins and 30. I may be a little off, but I'm just doing everything from the top of my dome. You know what I'm saying? From my brain. Terrence Crawford is an excellent fighter. He has so many different skills. He can go southpaw. He can switch up to orthodox. He has excellent uppercuts. He has the hooks. He has so many different tools in his toolbox. And that's why people like myself believe it can be an excellent fight. It can be an amazing fight when you put those two together. Canelo and Terrence Crawford is a hell of a matchup. Hell of a matchup. I believe Terrence Crawford has all the ability when it comes down to his body punching and understanding distance, range, and control. He loves to be the boss in there. And I believe from round 1, if they really do end up fighting, and it's supposed to be scheduled from what, the rumors, quote unquote rumors to say, by September in Grito de Dolores, known as Mexican Independence Day. And you know what I'm saying? So it should be good. I'm looking forward to it if it does happen in September, and it'll give it enough time for a promotion, to have a proper promotion. And Crawford versus Canelo would just be one hell of a matchup. You're talking about skill versus skill, power versus power, elite versus elite. And it's a pick 'em fight. Like, I understand if you pick Canelo, because Canelo, a lot of feints, he's the king of the feints and going to the body in that traditional, beautiful Mexican style, but he has his own slickness, you know what I'm saying? He's very talented. Terrence Crawford he's a switch hitter. He can, like I said, go orthodox, he can go southpaw, and he loves throwing 1, 2, 3s, and 4s. He can double it up and throw 6s as well, 6 different punch combinations, but a lot of times he keeps it to a 1, 2, 3. Canelo, he's more of a 1, 2 guy. He's a he'll come up with a 1, then go back to letting his hands go freely. And he's very confident. He's gonna let his hands go throughout each and every round. When you come in here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And make sure you hit the bell icon. I ain't said that in my last video. Hit that bell icon so you can get all my boxing live news, analysis, and updates. But getting back to the fight, Canelo is so talented. I cannot throw that out there enough. The way he goes to the body and breaks down his opponent systematically is a thing of artwork. It's brilliance. And a lot of people just don't have the intelligence to really see it, but I see it because I love boxing. I love watching elite fighters do things at a high level. Canelo has a very educated jab, and Terrence is going to have to worry about that if he does, really make this fight happen. And he gets in that ring, he's going to have to figure out a way to block that jab, because Canelo has a commanding jab, and he'll come over with that left hook. And he has the overhand right that's really sneaky. So He'll jab for distance and control, and then out of nowhere, when he feel like you're at the right angle, he'll throw the right hand and come over with the knuckles. And he throws it very, very smooth, and he lands on target a lot of times when he throws it. Terrence gonna have to be very wary of that and be ready to counterpunch after Canelo throws his overhand right. And he's gonna have to come in there with a defensive mindset. You come in there with an offensive mindset, I think that's a recipe for a disaster, because if he gets caught clean, which Canelo will catch you at some point in the fight very clean, he didn't really land that clean on Bivol. But I don't know if Terrence has the defensive elite patience and skill to do what a Bivol did, because Bivol was taller, bigger, and stronger. Do you understand what I'm saying? Canelo is bigger, and he's not taller. Terrence is taller than Canelo, but Canelo has the big physique. He's used to that weight. And when you're used to that weight, you're more comfortable. And I just don't think Terrence is going to carry up the speed and, maybe even the sting on his punches that he's going to need at 168 against an elite fighter like Canelo Alvarez. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as you came in. I appreciate everybody coming into the chat. If you have something to say, type it into the chat. Do you believe Canelo will win or Terrence Crawford will win? The more lineal championships or different weight classes is 2 for Terrence Crawford and 1 for Canelo, But when it comes to overall beating more world champions, it's Canelo. Canelo has that experience. Canelo is top tier in that department, in that way. These two, this is like a fantasy matchup. But, hey, supposedly they're supposed to be making it happen. Steven Espinosa, it's been said that he's trying to make that fight happen. He said it's not the first fight that he wants to make happen. He wants the Benavidez-Canelo, but if the Benavidez-Canelo cannot be made after Benavidez, if he's successful tomorrow night on Saturday against Morrell, they're going to try to push for that. But Terrence Crawford and Canelo are supposed to be fighting, from what I've been hearing. So if they do, man, you talking about a high-level chess match. Terrence, I don't know what style. I don't know if he's going to go orthodox or southpaw. I think if he's smart, you'll go southpaw because he's more ferocious at southpaw. Only thing is, you got to watch out for that angle of that right hand coming at you and landing flush like I know Canelo would do. Because you go southpaw, Canelo hits you with one of these feints and boom, land straight. He'll feint and then with that right hand right in your face. Try to break your nose. That's Canelo. What the hell? Don't know who the hell you are. You got to go. You got to go. Don't know who that was. There's some weird people in the chat, so I had to get them up out the chat. I don't deal with the weirdness, so that person's gone. But like I said, who do you have winning? You got Canelo or do you have Terrence Crawford? Who do you got and why? Break down, who do you have winning this fight? Is it the power and the speed and the intelligence of Canelo, understanding how to break down his opponent systematically round after round and try to get Terrence Crawford out of there in the 7th or 6th round? Or is it Terrence Crawford using his crafty, slick style like a Pernell Whitaker and moving his head, slipping shots, blocking shots, and trying not to get hit flush? Because we all know if Canelo hits Crawford flush, I believe that's all she wrote. He's not big enough. Okay, I'm going to get you up out of here, Bob. Man, I told you no trolling, bro. No, go somebody else's channel. We're not doing that. You come in here trolling, your ass is gone. We talking boxing. I don't have no time to waste. I went back to making lives again because I love boxing. I love speaking, to my fans and speaking to all my supporters. And I appreciate y'all over the years, sending me, cash apps and just showing me love and sending me super chats and all that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All y'all. Man, for real, like I really, really appreciate it. What's up, Rick Ross? Canelo ducking the Mexican monster. I think Canelo beat Bud. Canelo defense, very good. I want Bud to win, but I can't see it. What you mean by you can't see it? Like, I know you say you want Bud to win, but why would Terrence Crawford win this fight? I need y'all to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as you come in. Hit that bell notification icon. Hit that bell notification icon so you get all my boxing news analysis and updates and when I go live. So staying on the topic, Terrence Crawford is an excellent, excellent boxer puncher with velocity, speed, agility, and he knows how to use his power. He knows punch placement. If you notice in the Earl Spence fight, it's where he would punch. It's not just how he punches, it's where he punches at. You know, he'll wait for you to make one subtle mistake and then just capitalize and just hit you really, really hard. And he's more ferocious in the southpaw stand. When he turns southpaw, he's going for the kill. You can look in his eyes, and his eyes get real buck and wide, and he's really locked in and focused. You know, he has what David Benavidez has, which is that machismo, that gallo, that huevos, that balls to sit in the pocket and really let his hands go and throw those power punches to get you either hurt, knock you down, or get you up out of there, get the referee to stop the fight. So do I see that happening with Canelo? No, I believe Terrence is very talented. He's going to find his spots. If he hurt Canelo, he's not scared. He will jump on Canelo. If he hurt Canelo, he will jump on Canelo and try to do the impossible, which is knock Canelo down with a big shot or knock him out or get a stoppage. Because Jose Miguel Cotto over 12 years ago tried to do that. Miguel Cotto's brother, I will always throw that out there because that fight, I was shocked. I was locked in. I was watching, I believe it was on like ESPN back in the day or some shit like that. And all I remember is Jose Miguel Cotto rocked Canelo with a big left hook and an uppercut and was throwing combination. Canelo, being so smart, he was picking a lot of the shots off because he was getting hit at first, and I thought the ref was going to try to stop the fight, but he didn't. And Canelo recovered and knocked Jose Miguel Cotto out and got the stoppage. So Canelo can recover very well if he gets hurt. It's one thing I've noticed about Canelo. He took Triple G's best shot. Don't forget about that. Triple G is a power puncher, big power puncher. On a scale from 1 to 10, how badly would Justin beat? Okay, another troll. Get gone, man. I don't know what, man. You don't have time, man. Why are you here? You're supposed to be here talking boxing. A lot of y'all are really, really starved of attention. Y'all need to go find your bitch. You know, go find your bitch, bro. Like, this ain't it over here. Like, bro, ain't no bitch in me, man. I'm a big time warrior, bro. Ain't no bitch in me. Don't come in here talking crazy. We talk boxing. When it's a boxing related topic, if it's not basketball, if it's not other type of sports and entertainment, you need to keep it boxing. Because I'm telling you, bro, all that coming in here being weird makes no sense. Stand back on topic. Canelo Alvarez is so talented. He has what I believe Terrence Crawford's never seen before, and that's elite counterpunching with power. I'm talking about with 168 power. Canelo is a full-fledged, legit, may not be in height, but with his size, he's a legit 168 pounder. And I just believe that Terrence Crawford going up that high to try to make history. And I know you want the money too. Who don't want a big ass payday? Like Canelo, payday. You want payday. I know this. Payday. You say you want payday? Like what he told Andrade. Of course. Who don't want to get paid $40 or $50 million before they leave the sport? Win or lose or draw, I believe Terrence Crawford is looking for one more fight and go out into the sunset. And if it's a really good fight against Canelo, I can see him fighting Canelo, and then they end up having a rematch. Make even more money. Come on. These are two elite fighters. Remember, Terrence Crawford is undefeated. If Canelo takes another undefeated elite fighter's Canelo, you got to put him in the top 5. Got to put him in the top 5, man. Canelo has beat so many world champions over time. Canelo has beat so many world champions. I don't give a damn if they were past their prime. He still beat them. A lot of y'all can't beat nobody that's in their prime or out their prime. So who are you to judge who he has fought? As long as he's fought people with a pulse that has elite skill and actually try, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, don't you want him to fight David Benavidez? Sure, especially before Canelo retires. Don't we want to see Canelo versus Morrell? That'd be a cool fight, depending on who wins. I want to see Canelo versus Beterbiev. Before he goes, that would be awesome fight. Where is this fight weight? It's 168. No catch weight. Now it might be updated and they may go with a catch weight, but I doubt it because Canelo is the one in the driver's seat. Canelo is the one who's the A side. Even though he's not undefeated, he still brings in more. Remember, it's all about dollars, it's all about numbers. Canelo brings in this at a high level, and he has the highest gate right now besides Mayweather. Highest gate. So you got the highest gate. You get to state the pace of what's going to go on, and Canelo is probably going to have it be 168. No doubt about it. You want him to make the weight. There's not going to be no catch weight. I think Terence Crawford's going to come in at about 164, 160 at the lowest. Anything below that, if he's not packing on the muscle, putting on that, big, thick muscle, not putting on the muscle, he's going to have a hard time because Canelo is physical and he's all muscle. He's going to be pushing Terence Crawford around for the first time. Bud will be getting pushed around. Now, I've seen Bud wrestle people in the yard or even wrestle wrestlers from UFC, and he does a pretty good job. So Terence may shock us. And I'm talking about big dudes, like people my size, 175, 180, 190. He's moving them around like it ain't shit because he understands leverage. Wrestlers know what I'm talking about with leverage. If you're a wrestler, state it in the chat. You know what I'm saying. Did Mayweather beat Canelo without knocking him out? So what are we talking about here? It's about outboxing. Marcus Reynolds, I feel what you're saying, but clarify more of what you're saying. I appreciate you bringing a good argument, a good discourse. So with your debate, with what you're saying, why do you believe that Terence Crawford can be like Mayweather and outbox Canelo? Why? Do you even think Terence Crawford has the defensive skills to get past 12 each and every round and get up to 12 rounds without being severely hurt? Can you see that? Because that's why I'm thinking, can Terence Crawford hop on Canelo early and be the boss in there and be the ring general in there and outbox him and outthink him and outclass him? That's to be seen. But if he goes in there too defensive and too respectful, we always seen if you are too respectful with Canelo, what does he do to you? He hurts you, he beats you up and ends up knocking you out, or you end up going to the 12th round and you're never the same again because he just beat the shit out of you. They both going to be talking big shit in the press conference, so that's going to give Canelo more fuel. And Canelo, like I said, he throws his shots with bad intention. Everything's with the hips. Everything is nice and tight. Nothing's wide. He's throwing everything just like this. Real short, real precise. Real short and precise, man. And that left hook, because he does a lot of different subtle feints. He'll even feint with his elbow down and come up with the left uppercut. So if Terence does too much of this without maneuvering himself and using side-to-side movement, Canelo will figure you out. Canelo's been doing this for such a long time. If you ducking down, he's going to hit you with the uppercut. What did he do to Angulo? Not comparing Angulo to Terence Crawford, but if you duck down with your head, trying to come inside, he's going to hurt you. So I believe Terence is going to use footwork, in and out. You're going to have to do a Pacquiao type of style. Go southpaw, do. Throwing fast combinations, slick combinations, moving side to side. Catching shots as you can when they come, and hopefully that can fare well for him. He's going to have to sit in the pocket at some point because Canelo is strong enough. I believe he's going to push Terrence to the rope. He's going to get to working the body, working the head with a lot of hooks and overhand rights and uppercuts. Rick Ross, the last dude that Bud fought, people said it was close. They want to see a rematch. I'd rather see a rematch of that first, then Bud go into. So sometime this year, let's say in May or June, he fight him, knock him the fuck out. Old dude that you talking about, I think his name Madrimov or whatever his name is, clean up that business and then fight Canelo in September. If he does that, that'll be a hell of a career for Terrence Bud Crawford. I would love to see that. Like I said, both of them got decorated careers. Who has the better career? Canelo Alvarez. That's an easy one. Rick Ross, the last dude that Bud fought, people said it was close. They want to see a rematch. Yeah. So if you're in the chats, a lot of people in the chat, you in the chat, man, give an educated response. Give an educated response to Marcus Reynolds. Bud ain't beating Nello. John Parham. Now, why is Bud not beating Canelo? Don't just say that. Give an educated response. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get more engagement. Hit that like button for me. We got like 30 people in here. Hey, man, the fight is supposed to happen in September for Mexican Independence Day. You know what I'm saying? That's what Canelo fight on, either in Cinco de Mayo in May. You feel what I'm saying? It used to be Cinco de Mayweather, now it's Cinco de Mayo with Canelo, and he gonna fight in September. And Steven Espinoza is the one that said that probably gonna be the next big fight is Crawford and Canelo. Benavidez or Morrell, NN. I got Benavidez. I'm a big Morrell fan, but I don't believe he's hydrated enough, and I don't think I think Benavidez caught him at the right time. He's experienced. He has 100 and some fights in the Cuban system, but it's not like he has 200 or 300 fights like Guillermo Rigondeaux, Erislandy Lara, or Yuriokis Gamboa, these gold medalists. Is he a gold medalist? Sure. Morrell won 2 gold medals, but it's not like he went to the Pan American Games and won a gold medal. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like he went to the Olympics and won a gold medal like Yuriokis Gamboa, Guillermo El Checal Rigondeaux. You understand what I'm saying? So these are people who are super elite. Morrell is elite. If Benavidez wins, which I know he will, I'm not going to be surprised, but I want to see if Benavidez can take a shot from an elite puncher like Morrell can punch. It's the reason why he has an 82% knockout ratio. It's the reason why he has an 82% knockout ratio with 11 fights and 9 knockouts. Morrell has an awesome right hook. In that southpaw stand, he has a really big left hand, and he works the body pretty well. He does smother himself, I've seen in fights, and that's not going to fare well. You're going to need all the energy you can have, and each punch has to be placed accordingly, effectively, and punch placement is something that's not talked about enough. Location is very important, where you're punching, but how you're punching and punch placement once you land with effective aggression is super important. And I believe when it comes to effective aggression, David Benavidez will have his way. He will push Morrell against the ropes and out-muscle him. That's what David does. Now, if Morrell's smart and he's slick and he turns David, we could be seeing something special. But I think David's going to rehydrate to about 200 pounds come fight night. I don't know what Morrell's going to rehydrate to, but he looked very, very, very weak, and he looked dizzy at the hotels. I watched a video of him at the hotels, and he looked very, very weak and looked dizzy. But we'll see. We'll see. Bud is southpaw and orthodox Mayweather, but didn't have that in his bag. John Parham says Benavidez in 10, but Morrell got power, so it could go to distance. I believe Benavidez may even get dropped in this fight. I will not be surprised because he got dropped by Mayweather's fighter before. I don't care if that was in his early stages of his career, he can be dropped. You know, people like Triple G, people like Canelo, they've never been dropped, but Benavidez has been dropped before. So I don't believe if Morrell knocks him down, he'll knock him out, but it will be interesting to see how Benavidez responds to getting knocked down if he is too overzealous and too much machismo, too much macho-ness, and he just runs at him without using effective, good defense, elite defense. Because you need elite defense to beat Morrell. Morrell is a Cuban. Cubans are known for what? Number one thing, accuracy. Cubans have some of the best accuracy when they punch. They don't just punch just to punch. When they punch, it's to score points. Just like the Cuban amateur system, when they threw punches, it wasn't just pity-pat, pity-pat, pity-pat. They're landing in specific spots. Temple, chin area, side chin area, behind the ear. They want to land in areas that is going to really affect you and knock off your equilibrium so they can get you dizzy and knock you the fuck out. So David is going to have to be very, very, very mindful of that in the first 3 rounds. Take your time, break him down with your jab. Go to the body, hit him to the body with a good left hook, smother, push. Go again. You know what I'm saying? Morrell's probably going to be doing a lot of holding and moving David. So David's going to have to fight through that, push him off, throw the 1-2, throw the 1, 2, 3, 4, push him against the ropes, and have your way, because in boxing, it's all about being the boss. You have to be the boss in there. It's ring generalship, mastery of ring generalship by using your jab to control, because boxing is the art of control. Without determination and control, you have nothing in boxing. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get it. Let's go. Is a draw possible? It could be a draw with David and Morrell. But like I said, man, I've been watching you for years now. I'm 34 now. Back when I was, so it's good to see you still here. I appreciate that. I remember you. I'll make you a mod, man, because you an OG. I'll make you a mod, bro. You an OG. So hold me down, man. Hold me down. Make sure people in the chat ain't doing no weirdo shit, because we got a lot of weirdos on YouTube now. This ain't the old YouTube that I remember when I first got on here back in 09. It's not the same. It's changed. So for the new people here, give me your take in the comment section below. Who do you believe is going to win tomorrow night, Morrell or Benavidez? And I want you to tell me who's going to win between Crawford and Canelo. Why? Who do you have and why? Do you have Canelo because you're just a fan? You just want to see him win from Mexico? Or do you want to see Crawford win because this would be his going off into the sunset fight? He gets his $50 million, $40 million plus pay-per-view upside and go into the sunset. Why? And Rick Ross, I appreciate it, man. Once again, I appreciate it. What's your thought on the pay-per-view price? I'm not a fan of the pay-per-view price, but I think it's crazy. Why would the pay-per-view price be $89.99, damn near $100? It makes no sense. Like, you're supposed to cater to the consumer. Like Turkey Al Sheik, he's only charging like, I think 10 or 20 or $30. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Man, we got bills. Everybody got bills to pay. They got things they got to do. Yeah, $39.99 would be fair. Do you know how many people would jump at that pay-per-view price? How many homes you would get? You may not make as much as 80 or 75, but you still gonna make buku, man. A lot of people just be greedy in this boxing game today, man. If you making $70, $80 million a fight, you winning, bro. Like, that shit is insane. Plus, you got the gate. Plus, you have merch. See, people don't talk about the total of how much you can make in the boxing game. You feel what I'm saying? That you have, if you know your business mind, you can make money off of merch. You can make money off of popcorn, soda, hot dog, burger sales, concession stand, selling your own brand, your own name, your own merch. You feel what I'm saying? Pay-per-view, TV deals, commercials. Come on, man. WWE lost, then us boxing fans gotta pay. Right. But give me an educated response on why do you believe David Benavidez is gonna win, or why David Morrell is gonna win. I have my Cuban friends, a lot of my Cuban friends from Havana, they tell me, hey man, You don't believe in Morrell? You think Morrell's a chicken blue? I'm like, nah, Morrell can fight. But I don't believe Morrell's gonna be able to handle the pressure, the aggression, and the intelligence and the experience come fight night. Anybody can talk, but when the lights are bright and when you're on that pay-per-view stage, you gotta perform. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Everybody can't do this. This fight night. Everybody can't use their defense. You know, block, slip, counter, block, slip, counter. David blocks. Like when Demetrius Andre was throwing, he's a very well-placed boxer puncher. David was picking off majority of them shots. Parry, counter. He was countering, parrying and countering. Man, David has really gotten better. Does he need to improve? Does he still get hit too much? Sure, David does. He gets hit too much. I can admit that he still gets hit way too fucking much, but it's not nearly as much as what he used to get hit. You know, David used to really take some hits. His face would be a little bit marked up throughout fights. Now he's dominating so well and he's picking off the shots. He's seeing the shots better of these fast fighters, these elite fighters, these boxer punchers, these guys who dance around you and boom, 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 throwing a lot of speedy shots, but they still have power to them, you know? And he has a great chin. I don't know why people say he doesn't have a good chin. His chin has been tested. Gvozdyk is a hell of a puncher. That Ukrainian put one of my favorite fighters in the hospital. I don't know if you guys remember that. And he never was the same. Turned him into a vegetable. Adonis Superman Stevenson from Canada, from Montreal. Look it up. So when you say David Benavidez can't take a punch, I don't know what you're saying. I think you're insane. Or I think you don't know boxing. You need to look up your history. David Benavidez proved in that fight that he got balls, he got weight. Well, he sat right in the pocket and was throwing with an Alexander Gvozdyk. And Gvozdyk, man, I don't give a fuck if he's a little older. He can punch, bro. If you put somebody in the hospital, you made him a vegetable. Shout out to I'm still a fan of him, but he put him in the hospital, bro. Gvozdyk is a dangerous. You guys, anybody in the boxing game, that Ukrainian, man, he can fucking punch. He has good accuracy and good combinations. He was very, very talented. Chess, not checkers. I agree. Bud last fight. Bud won. Too much cap in this chat. Face was done for the boom. Bud was take punishment to get a feeling of the heavier weight class. I don't know if Bud's speed gonna carry for 168, man. I just don't know. I don't know, man, because if it don't, he gonna get beat up by Canelo. That's what I truly believe. Canelo is that smooth and that slick. I'm telling you, bro. Canelo not washed up. I don't know why y'all think Canelo washed up. Caleb Plant was the only fighter that almost made me think the Mexican. Yeah, no, Caleb Plant, if he was just a little bit stronger and had a little bit more stamina and could take the shots, he would have beat David. He just couldn't take the power over time. Somebody hitting you, because he said, wasn't I say you could feel it in your bones. When David punched you, could feel it throughout your whole, it vibrates your bones, you know, your whole body. Like, oh shit, you're absorbing them shots. And eventually your arms do this. You can try to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Somebody keep hitting. You know, David throw 80 to 90 punches around and he stalks you. That's exhausting. I don't know if y'all ever been in the ring with a boxer who stalks you and coming forward and they're like the Terminator. Is hard, bro. I don't give a fuck how elite your boxing skill is. Unless you are Mayweather or Andre Ward, who is an elite superstar boxer, it's just hard to beat that style. Bud probably gonna come in heaviest 160. So do y'all think he gonna put on that amount of muscle to be strong enough? And is it enough time? Do you believe Bud has enough time from now? It's January going into February, from February to September. Is that enough time? We got to be realistic. Is that enough time to put on enough muscle so you can deal with a Canelo? You have to put on some substantial muscle. You know what I'm saying? You got to come in there like a beast, like a dog. You got to come in there confident, because you show any little amount of weakness, Canelo's going to expose you. That's a fact. That's why Bivol did so good against Canelo, because he had no fear. Bivol came in there knowing what he could do, knowing his elite masterful boxing skills, knowing that he had the height advantage, had the length advantage in that Eastern European style of bouncing and throwing, bounce and throw, and it worked. We found out something new that night, that our bouncing style, bounce, 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 jab, jab, bounce, bounce, turn to the side, bounce, jab, and bounce, bounce, boom. And just keep your hands up and block shots. It worked. He didn't take no punishment. Bivol did not take punishment in that fight at all. Okay, well, let's see. We're held for review. And shut the fuck up. You just a storyteller. Go post sparring. Stop talking about things. Okay. This motherfucker right here. Put your ass in time out. Like I said, you come talking shit, your ass is gone. You come here to speak about boxing. Hit that like button too. Hit that subscribe button. For the new people that's here. For the people that's already here, keep commenting, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, bro, I got Canelo winning unless Terrence Crawford really figures out a way to pack on muscle and keep his speed. I really want to just see if he can keep his speed. So I will be watching very closely with great detail to see what Terrence Crawford can do in this. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what Terrence Crawford is going to do before the fight. You know, that's what's going to make this so interesting. That's like if Andre Ward, you know, he was flirting with going to heavyweight. That's like if Andre Ward went to cruiserweight or even shit. If he even go to cruiserweight at 200 pounds, that would have been amazing. You know, just to see if he could test himself with the elite talent. You know, I remember there was talks of maybe Usyk versus Ward. You know, that would have been, whew. Man, Usyk versus Ward? Come on, bro. You talk about blood fight. His style was weird. Whose style was weird? What are you talking about, Marcus? What are you talking about? Say his style was weird. Whose style was weird? Whose style you talking about? Whose style was weird? Whose style was weird? Yeah, taking a dump. Okay. What? Okay. Weird. Tripping. Get you up out of here. Like I said, I have no tolerance or patience for dumb shit. You come in here commenting stupid shit, you getting the fuck on. Like I said, you need to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got, you know what I'm saying, 17 people in the chat right now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, show love, man. Don't just sit here. It's cool that y'all listening to me speak about, you know, different boxing topics and everything, but, you know, show engagement, man. You know, show engagement with your comments too. Comment about the fight though. Don't comment about nothing else. Stay on topic with the fight. Broville? Or are you talking about Bivol? Bivol or Broville? Are we talking about Bivol? If we talking about Bivol, I want to see the rematch versus him and Canelo. Bivol says no need for it, but I would actually like to see Canelo versus be a more exciting fight. I believe it'd be more action-packed. Nah, you good. You good, bro. You good. It's cool. I'll type fast too, so it's all good. Staying on topic with Canelo and Crawford. Can Crawford take Canelo's punch? Yes or no? Type in the chat. Can Crawford take Canelo's punch? Yes or no? Yes or no? It should be an easy one for you guys. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Can Terrence Crawford take Canelo's punch? Yes or no? Yes or no? That's what I want to know from you all. You feel me? That's what I want to know. Armando Bia. Okay, Armando, you need to stay on boxing. I'm going to give you one more time to comment. Hell no, bro. That's a different power. Gotta stay on topic, Armando. Stay on topic. Golpe a golpe. Golpe a golpe. Golpe a golpe, Armando. See, hell no, bro. That's a different power. Rick Ross. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I just think if he get hit flush, this ain't Errol Spence hitting you. This Canelo hitting you, bro. It's different. It's different. If he get hit on the chin, it's that's why I believe Terrence Crawford will have to box the perfect fight. You have to box perfectly and masterfully. He would have to turn Canelo, push Canelo, show Canelo I'm not afraid of you. I'm the boss. I'm the ring general. I'm the El Capitan. I'm the number one. I'm numero uno, you know? He would have to straight show that. Usyk looking to be the next all-time great in the light heavyweight division. All right. That's to be seen. All right. Charlo got hit. Thank you. And Charlo was talking the most shit. Oh, Canelo, he's so little. He's so small. I don't know what you guys see in him. And what happened to Charlo? And Charlo's a big dude like me. He's 6'1", 6'2", all muscle, you know what I'm saying? Can punch. But it's not about Mayweather always, I'm always bring this up. If you can dish it, he told Victor Ortiz before the fight, you may be able to dish it, but you gotta be able to take it. If you can dish it, you need to be able to take it. If you can dish it, you need to be able to take it. And Mayweather can dish it, and he showed in that Mosley fight, he could take it too. And that's important. You have to have that as a box. That's why I believe David's gonna be okay, even if he gets dropped. He can get back up. He got that Guerrero spirit, that warrior spirit. He want to get that get back. David to get knocked down and get up and win the round. He's that type of guy. He will get knocked down and get up and win the round. And that's the difference. Do I believe Morrell got that type of cortisone, type of heart too? Sure. Got Machismo, got that guy. But I just believe Benavidez is going to be too big come fight now. He's going to put on too much weight. He's going to make the ring, if it's a 15 by 30 ring, he's going to make it a 10 by 5 ring. It's going to be a very small ring. The 21 people in the chat, get that likes up. Get the likes up. Get those likes up. 21 people in the chat, get the like button up. We just had 30-some people in the chat. Get them likes up. Get them likes up for me. Likes. It don't take too long. Hit the like button. Like button. Like button. And if you don't like it, you can get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. Dude, I want to see the Mexican Monster versus Canelo. Bruh, now that fight is worth $100. What he's trying to charge for this one, and a lot of people don't even know Morrell unless you're a true boxing fan, we need the fights that we want. Morrell is a big one. I'm happy for this one. I'm not complaining. Benavidez versus Morrell is one I've been wanting to see Benavidez tested. I want to see Morrell tested. So this is a good barometer to see where they're at. And then we need the Canelo fight. It's like a gauntlet. It's like a tournament. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. It's like a tournament. Hit that like button. New people in the chat. You hear it. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Why would the square circle be a rectangle 10 by 5? Crack a toe. I'm just making a easy but simple, you know what I'm saying, clarification. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing up a different way of looking at it. That's all. It's nothing to take literally. Just putting it out there in your head like, damn, that motherfucker's small because of David's in there. If it's a big ring, it's only good if you know how to box and you know how to get away from David's hard shots and know how to turn them. You know, people don't do it, but Noah Hopkins used to do the taller, bigger fighters like Kelly Pavlik. But Noah Hopkins won because he would turn them. He'll hold them for a couple seconds, neutralizing his power, zapping his energy. And then he would let his hands go, throw 3s and 4s, hold them again, push them off. That's being the boss too. It ain't just about being a Terminator and just coming forward, throwing punches. It's about how you win. You know what I'm saying? Being smart, being intelligent. So that's the reason why I said it like that. That's the reason why I said it like that. Yeah, but like I said, don't come in here and not engage. No matter if you disagree with my points or you agree with my points, I appreciate it all. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you engage. That's it. Like I said, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe, all that in one. David Benavidez just got a certain style that is very hard. If anybody ever sparred before, if anybody ever been in the ring, you got somebody cutting the ring off and they moving their head real smooth and they hitting you with counter punches, is different, especially if they know how to really apply pressure in an effective, aggressive way. It's very hard to deal. Just like it's hard to deal with somebody who's patient and has an educated jab and know how to box off the back foot and know how to turn you and spin you. That's another style that's super difficult. You know, people have problems with two styles. Erislandy Lara type of style, somebody slick, counter punch and can knock you out. Because Lara been knocking motherfuckers out the last couple fights. And then people have trouble with the Canelos of the world. Somebody who's a boxer puncher who can both do defense and offense. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who throws punches in bunches. It's always going to be difficult. And then, of course, somebody like David, who has the traditional don't take a back step, go forward, Mexican, machismo, you know, huevo style. You know, that aggressive, come forward style. It's very hard to beat. Somebody's educated. It's very hard to beat. Mayweather won with the Philly shell, was boring, but he did it. So Bud can't. Bud does not even do. I don't even know why we comparing that, because Mayweather and Bud don't do this. Bud doesn't tuck his chin behind his shoulder. You know, you don't do that. Bud will take one to hit you with 2 and 3. I've seen him do it. It's not the smartest thing against like a Canelo or anybody at 168, but Bud, man, Bud is tough. I don't think y'all really realize how tough Bud is. Oh, my bad. Then I just passed by and heard that Benavidez cuts the ring down pretty well. Morrell moves around fast, though. Benavidez also has more pro experience, but only 15 amateur fights. Morrell has over 110 victories. And that could be a factor. But 100 fights is not the same as a 200 or 300 fights like the Lomachenko's from Ukraine. Guillermo Rigondeaux had 400 fights. These people have fought so much, it's like eating a bowl of cereal to them. It's just too easy. Like, unless you really have a unique style, a unique, fast, counter-punching, super accurate, bounce around style, you're not going to beat those type of people, you know. Morrell doesn't have a traditional Cuban style, though. Traditional Cuban is very patient, very defensive. You know, take your time, use your footwork, and throw 1 or 2 shots, throw a couple combinations and get out. Make sure you hit your points and, you know, win, go to the next round, on to the next round, on to the next round. That's a traditional Cuban style. Yuriorkis Gamboa had a unique style for Cuba. And I'm gonna say Lara has a unique style. You know, Lara can put combinations together and get you up out. I've seen him do it. He just has to hurt you first. So Morrell, yeah, hey man, Morrell had 130 fights with 5 losses. That means you know how to fight. Anytime you get over 100 fights, you know how to fight. I just want to see what happens when he faces somebody your own size. He's facing David. David is the same size of him, if not bigger. He's bigger than Morrell, just in total size. So I want to see what he needs to fight intelligent if you're going to beat David. I don't believe him trying to starch David is going to work. If he doesn't and he knocks him out in the first round, the second round, gets him hurt in the first, knock him out in the second, more power to Morrell. I'll put him on a pedestal. I'll come back and do a post-fight, and I'll say, this person on this live stream was right. I will give you all the credit, post your name on there, pin the comment, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm even going to bet. So if y'all want to bet with me tomorrow, you know, be Cash App ready. Be Cash App ready, because I do it all, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been hustling forever. So be Cash App ready. I appreciate y'all throughout the years since 2009. But once again, who have Cash App me, who has super chatted me, I appreciate y'all. Thank you again. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some loyal supporters. I really appreciate y'all. Send them home, bud. Omaha all day. Okay. So Tuna, is he going to be orthodox or southpaw? Will Bud be orthodox or southpaw? when he fight Canelo? Which one? Marcus Reynolds, did you not see Mayweather and Bud meet up so you know they spoke on the fight? Yep. Benavidez has the heart. Hit that like button, y'all. Boo Boo tried, but I was in the ring with the Mexican monster. Just make sure my jab is a big factor. True. So Tuna with the southpaw, is he gonna throw one, hold, and push and get off like that? Or is he gonna get off? Because you gotta keep Canelo off you. Canelo gonna keep coming. Canelo, like, you smaller than me, I'm gonna fuck you up for even taking this fight. I gotta make a statement because you coming from a lower weight class up to my weight class. I've been the one dominating here I've been reigning here. This is my shit. So Terrence, he gonna have to be slick. Coming in with right hooks and left uppercuts and straight left hand. He gonna have to really be smart. When Canelo makes a mistake, he gonna have to make him pay, like how he did with Earl Spence. It's gonna have to be like that. Because if you give Canelo momentum and you let him sit back and figure you out, each and every round you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all what I know. I've been watching Canelo since 2009. I know what Canelo can do. I know what he can do. And he gonna work Bud's body. He's gonna test every part of your being. He's going to test your soul. Your soul will be tested that night. And if you're not prepared, if you're not war ready, you don't have your ducks in a row mentally, he's gonna take it from you, man. He'll knock you out. And it's gonna be with body shots. It's gonna be with body shots, man. I want to see Benavidez versus Canelo, though. That's the fight. Morrell is very scary. Oh, yeah. Morrell hits super hard. I've noticed, I watched his fights. From the first round to the fifth round, he's extremely dangerous. Morrell hits super hard, very accurate. I always watch for boxers and see where you're trying to punch somebody. If you're trying to hit him in the temple area, that throws off the equilibrium. Even back here behind the ear. Anybody who box and spar, you know what I'm saying. People who understand boxing, it's not just about punching, it's punch placement and timing. Timing is everything. And one thing about Morrell, he has very good timing. When he really locks on and he uses his jab, that long ass jab, got that 76-inch jab. Dave Benavidez got a 72, from the armpit to the end of the fist, from the armpit to the end of the fist. So me, I have a 77-inch reach. My arms, for whatever reason, is just long as a motherfucker. I can stretch all the way there. So when you have a long reach, you can literally hit people when they can't hit you back. As long as they're around your same size. They're bigger and taller with longer reach, then we all know you gotta do some Mike Tyson shit to get inside. You gotta work to get inside. So that's something always very, very important to understand. I'll fought people taller than me, and you have to be on point. When you fighting people way taller and longer than you have to use a lot of head movement, and be subtle. You can't be too predictable. If you're predictable, you're gonna get hurt, especially against elite boxer punchers or elite come forward fighters who can counterpunch really well. Bud stick around by the fifth round. It's a wrap for Canelo. That what makes Bud great. He switch up on his fighter. He fights. He will know what to do and get it done. Okay, I like that. I like that take, Marcus. When it happened, I'm gonna remember to pin your comment, man. So be around. Be around, man. Be around. I'm gonna definitely be ready to pin your comment. I appreciate all the new people in the comment section. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the engagement. I appreciate the engagement. As long as we got at least, 10 to 15 people in here, I can rock with that. I don't want 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 people in here, because that's when shit get out of control, and I'm gonna need 5 to 10 mods just to clean all that bullshit up. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate a small, tight-knit community of people talking boxing with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, 1,000 people or 500, 600 people just to talk boxing. So appreciate y'all who are here sticking with me. We've been rocking out for almost an hour. We had 55 minutes. Appreciate y'all, man. But what did y'all think about the weigh-in with Morrell and Benavidez? What y'all think? What y'all think about the weigh-in? Yeah, I'm going live during the fight 100%. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Before the fight happened, we going live. When the undercards are on tomorrow, be ready. Get your popcorn ready. Get your beer. Get your champagne. Whatever you like to do. Get your wings from Hooters. Hooters got some of the best wings. Shout out to Hooters with the smoked wings. Get them smoked, spicy, sweet wings. Tell them. You don't know what you're missing until you get Hooters spicy sweet wings, man, at Chipotle honey. Woo-wee. Tell you, with that lemon pepper. So go live on subscribing now. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe. And like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And like I said, hit that bell notification icon so you can get all of my live analysis and updates. But yeah, anybody's been rocking with me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, my Cash App is what you see is AntFresh. You know what I'm saying? Just type in AntFresh with the dollar sign. I appreciate anybody that, you know, been sending me money. Like 2 lives ago, somebody sent me $50, and I appreciate that, bro. That made me want to go live more. That made me want to, you know what I'm saying, give y'all more insight on what I believe is going to happen in the fight. So I appreciate y'all. I don't know about Bud. He's definitely better than Charlo, but I don't think Bud moves around like that. Bud's a dog. He is a dog, and he could take some hits, but I just think Canelo gonna be so big, bro. He gonna be 190, bro. Canelo walk around at 180, but he gonna drink so much water. He gonna be 185, 190 come fight night. And bro, somebody that big, I'm that size right now. I'm 6'2". I'm right at the door frame, right here. I'm 6'2", bruh. Somebody that's his size of all that muscle and knows how to use it. It's one thing to have muscle and be strong. It's another thing to know how to whip your shots in and be big and have timing. It's just, who can, man, if Crawford win that fight, that'll shake up the boxing world forever. Forever. That will shake up the box. What do y'all think will happen? If Crawford beat Canelo, what will y'all say? I can't even imagine it happening. It just sounds crazy. I know he has a skill to do it, but man, that would be insanity. It would be especially if it's a knockout or like a counter punch and Canelo don't see it coming and he get caught, and man, that shit would be, man, that shit would be insane. That would be insane. Yeah, the GOAT. Thank you, Marcus. If he beat Canelo, he the GOAT. What y'all got to say about that in the chat? If he beat Canelo, is Crawford the GOAT if he beat Canelo? And will y'all give Canelo his props? Hit that like button. Will y'all give Canelo his props if Canelo beats Crawford? I will, because Crawford's an elite talent. I don't give a fuck what weight class he in. If Canelo can beat him and knock him out, I'll give him his credit. I ain't gonna make no excuse and say, oh, well, that person's smaller or that person's bigger. No, skill versus fucking skill. Fuck all that trying to make excuses and having them weak ass opinions about shit. It's elite versus elite. Not looking for knockout. I'm 5'11", 237, so I know how weight. Yeah, man, weight. When anything over 200 pounds hits you, and somebody know how to punch. I'm not talking about somebody that don't know what the fuck they do. I'm talking about somebody that know how to punch, closing with their wrist, like closing their fist at the last point of impact. Look what I'm doing. Last point of impact. Flexing all these muscles in the wrist to get a secured punch and really connecting, solid. Person know how to punch like I know how to punch. I've knocked out plenty of people. I'm gonna have to put up my sparring so y'all can see it. It's about timing, and it's about how you punch. You can punch all day and not have no sting on it and be buff as hell. There's dudes I will show you. Next time I go to the gym, I will show you them how they're so big, but they just don't hit that hard. You can be big as hell and not hit hard, bro. I'm telling you. But Canelo, knows how to shift his hips. He knows how to throw power punches with authority. And he has great left uppercut. His left uppercut where he kind of, look, he uses his head like this, shift back, and then throw the left uppercut. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then he's dangerous, man. Canelo is dangerous, man. Elite skills. One of the best fighters in this generation when it comes to feints. Look up the art of feinting. Cold-blooded, bro. Canelo cold. Yeah. The reason why I brought up my Cash App as well, because somebody asked me about it in my last live about my Cash App. So like I said, it's the dollar sign, the money sign, and then it's ANTPHRESSH. That's ANTPHRESSH on Cash App. So I appreciate y'all. But like I said, man, I'm just excited. I'm ready for tomorrow. Hopefully Canelo's in attendance. And even if he's not, Benavidez, call his ass out. Make Canelo fight you. Make him fight you. Why he didn't do that with Mayweather? You got to understand, if you're talking about Canelo, Canelo was 22 years old. I'm not making excuses for his age because Mayweather beat what's his name at like 20 years old, 21 years old, and won the world title. So being a certain age don't mean shit. It's about skills, and are you ready to win? Do you have enough skills against that person's skills to win? And Canelo had more fights than Mayweather did at the time that they fought. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit people be talking. Oh, he's too young. He was a baby. There is no babies in boxing. You a grown-ass man. You grown. If he was 16 and fought Mayweather, it'd be different. When you in your 20s, you starting to grow into your grown man strength, I don't want to hear that shit. Mayweather beat him fair and square, and that's what it is. No excuses. Don't make them weak-ass arguments. We don't do that. Triple G way tougher than Benavidez. Triple G sparred Benavidez years ago up in Big Bear with Abel Sanchez and gave Triple G some of the best work and didn't wear the body protector. Benavidez said when they asked him about the body protector, he said, my ribs get fucked up, they get fucked up. I don't care. I want to spar him. Let's go. Let's get it. So shout out to Benavidez for being such a gangster in that way and sparring Triple G. You can look it up. There's legendary sparring that Benavidez did. Legendary. Honestly, both are incredible fighters. I don't think the odds are in Bud's favor, but this is Krakatoa. Krakatoa, man, you been on point, bro. This is close to Leonard versus Hagler for today's time. Yes, they gonna let their hands go. It's gonna be power versus power, speed versus speed, will versus will. Mano y mano. Mano y mano, man, toe to toe. So I'm just excited for that fight. If y'all got any other fights y'all want to talk about, let me know. I know Rolly and Ryan Garcia, I will be doing a fight analysis about that tomorrow. So tune in. I will be doing, just gonna be quick. It ain't gonna be too long, probably 20 minutes of just me breaking down Ryan and Rolly and their history and their sparring that they used to have back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So simple things like that. Simple things like that. Ryan Garcia is very, very talented, though, and I think y'all don't give him enough credit. He's not just a left hook artist. Man, that dude got skill, man. It takes timing to hit somebody clean at the elite level when all they do is box and spar, and you still find out ways to hit them clean and effective. So shout out to Ryan Garcia. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. People hate on him because he can get your girl, he can take your girl. You know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers hate on him. Motherfuckers be hurt. See here, honestly, both are incredible fighters. Yeah, man. I appreciate the engagement, man. Y'all been showing love, man. I guess y'all did want me back. Bro. I appreciate that. I've been gone for a long time, but I'm back. Seen them sparring. Ryan got his ass handed to him too. That was years ago. Ryan is much more polished, stronger, faster, more powerful. He gonna beat Rolly. Rolly on a down slope. Rolly's done. His confidence ain't even the same. He's cooked. He's washed. He's what they call damaged goods. After what Tank did to him, he ain't been the same. He's confident. He ain't got that monster in him no more. He used to have that monster, that Cuban, that cocaine cowboys. I used to always comment on his live. What's up, cocaine cowboy? What's up, fearless megalitos? Only people who watch cocaine cowboys know about the hitman, fearless megalitos from Cuba. Break your fucking neck. Break your fucking neck. Only people who watch cocaine cowboys know what I'm talking about. Look, he know Marcus. You know, fearless megalitos, man. You know, he's supposed to be a Cuban assassin, man. Cuban assassin, but he got Javante hit him with that. Hit him with that bow and arrow, got him up out of there. Ryan doing drugs, man. Ryan, I believe he got himself together. He looked clean. You do, he looked clean. He trying to be funny. He looked clean last time I saw, like he ain't doing nothing. So hopefully he stay on the right track for his kids. And, you know, he got a family and stuff. I like to see people do well when you're a father, you know what I'm saying, for your family. Lay off all that drinking, all that doing drugs. You a fighter. You lay off all that dumb shit. Because your career go like this. In an instant, in a blink of an eye, it can just take a snap of a finger and it's gone. Just like that. Snap of a finger and your career is gone. So you can't play around, bro. Can't play around. Sparring and fight night, two different things. Thank you. He get it. Cracker Toe get it, man. Sparring and fight night, two different. Tank kill Rolly's confidence and Pitbull help seal the deal. You saw what I saw, bro. See you. Exactly. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me. But yeah, man, that shit crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. It is crazy how Ryan and Rolly, they got history. When they do their press conference, they gonna sell the fight to the younger crowd, to the teenagers and the early 20-year-olds. They gonna buy this fight. It's gonna hit about 1.5, 1.3 million. But if they sell it right and they do the proper commercials for this fight, it can sell. It can sell. But you got to do your due diligence for it to sell. Remember Mayweather, his moniker, his mantra was always, 5 to 6 months of promotion lead up to the fight. You promote properly, you get the pay-per-view buys to make up for all the money that you spend on promotion, all the time, energy, and effort you spend on promotion. Fighting to make a lot of money is all about marketing and promotion and advertisement. Very important. Ad revenue. Ryan life crumbled after that. We'll see. He's still young. I don't count nobody out. As long as you're in your 20s and you learning and you growing and you still got your youth about you, anything's possible. Most people would have said that about Dave Benavidez, sniffing cocaine for the first time. He's not shy about it. He tell you, but he didn't let that get him. He started praying to God, got into his faith, and now he don't do cocaine no more. It's been proven because when he take the test, he ain't been, seen with none of that in his system. So I believe he's really changed over his life. You can change. People can change, bro. Everybody not an addict when they first start something and stay an addict their whole life. Some people really do change over a new leaf. So anything possible. Anything is possible, bro. Yep, anything is possible. Y'all have any fights y'all want to talk about for this last little segment? I got about 20 more minutes, 10 to 20 more minutes. So if y'all have anything y'all want to talk about, we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to boxing, though, keep it boxing related. I ain't nobody therapist here. I don't do the therapy. Unless you're going to pay me. Like I said, I'll stay Cash App ready and we can do that. But other than that, let's talk boxing. That's a crazy take, though. Ryan got confidence back tenfold after the Haney and Stride side. This sport has more mental. Yes, boxing is so mental. 80% mental, 20% physical. It is so mental. You have to have your mind right, and you got to stay focused on your objectives. You got to stay focused on what's going to get you there come fight night. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. Got to be intelligent how you move in boxing. Yeah. Got to be intelligent how you move. Because boxing is the art of hit and not be hit. So many people don't understand that. That's the simple way to look at it. 1 + 1 = 2. You're supposed to hit the person, move your head, and hit the person again, and just not get hit. That's how it's supposed to be. And if you are going to play the tough guy, you can take 2, the Mexican style, you take 2 to deliver 1. Take 2 to deliver 1. Just make sure the one that you deliver counts. And you hit them where it hurts. What they say in Nipsey song, your knuckles not scarred enough. Nigga, you talking about you hard enough, nigga, but your knuckles ain't scarred enough. Come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't got no calluses around your hands. You ain't been hitting the heavy bag. You ain't been, you know what I'm saying, putting in the work. You ain't went through them tough nights of icing your hands and all that. So, like I said, man, it's so important to understand boxing is about heart, about motivation, about fighting for something more than yourself, fighting for your family, fighting for your legacy, fighting for pride. You know? That's why I love boxing so much, man. They need to go back to doing boxing how they used to. HBO did. Who is around who is 25 and over? Who remember HBO boxing? Who remember HBO boxing? Give me a like and give me a comment in the chat. You remember HBO and how they would do excellent segments before the fight, 30 minutes before the fight, no matter if it was 24/7s with Mayweather, the De La Hoyas, the Canelo Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? Well, that was on Showtime, but Paul Williams, Sergio Maravilla Martinez, first fight. Back to Roy Jones. I think Roy Jones was on Showtime though. He was on HBO. He was on HBO for a while. Then he did some stuff for Showtime. But yeah, man, I miss Steve Farhood on Showtime. Berenstein on Showtime. I don't know if y'all remember them days, but to me, boxing was at its height during that time. It was amazing, dog. So many good fighters. So much excellent wars, man. They used to go, and then the storylines was phenomenal. And the people who narrated were really, really good. They knew what they was doing, you know what I'm saying, with boxing. So, like I said, Benavidez, man, he gonna do his thing tomorrow night, all action. Be ready. Have your popcorn ready. Have your sodas, your beers. But like I said, with this Crawford, Canelo is gonna get the job done, man. I'm sorry. I believe in Crawford. I can see him winning, but it is what it is. The HBO commercial, I'm Still Alive, or what is it called, gives me chills. Sad. Yeah, man, when HBO left, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa, this is crazy, but it is what it is, man. For the last 5 people that's here, I appreciate y'all being here. Comment, you know what I'm saying? Engage. Why do you believe Terence Crawford will win against Canelo? And if you don't believe he'll win against Canelo, why? But all right, we'll go 6 people. 6 people that's here. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why do you believe that Crawford will beat Canelo? I just hope they do enough promotion, really hype up this fight, give it the promotion that it deserves, that it needs. You know what I'm saying? Because boxing is an amazing sport, but it's nothing without the media, nothing without the fans, and nothing without good narration. You know, good storytelling, good narration is very important. Extremely important. So, yeah, man. I believe if Terence Crawford gets caught early, he'll get knocked out early. Like, if he get caught with a big shot by Canelo, Canelo puts his shots together in 2, 3s, and 4s so well. And if he hurts him, he's not going to stop. He's going to put him down. That's just what I believe. And If Crawford can outbox him and be slick and don't get hit flush, he can box himself to a win. That's what I believe in. Ride off into the sunset. It's really that simple for me. Yeah, so it's really that simple for me, man. Who else are y'all looking forward to seeing this year boxing? I know Bevo and Better BF. I got to do a video about the rematch with them. So I think it's Canelo fight. The man has insane resume in the amount of time Crawford has been around. Crawford is great, but Canelo has shown his fight time and the time again. Yep. I agree. Yep. I agree 100%, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I'm about to roll. Y'all got any closing comments? Let me know. Any closing comments? Yep, any closing comments? I'm about to roll, y'all. What y'all got for me? And like I said, if you want to donate, you can donate, man. For the new people that's in the chat, it's like I said, the $sign ANTPHRESSH. That's ANTPHRESSH. And that's on Cash App. So I appreciate that, man. Because people been showing me love lately, and I'm grateful. I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. But any closing comments? So this is my last video for today. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Remember, I'm still gonna do one on Rolly and Ryan. That's coming up. Appreciate the stream. No problem, bro. I'll catch you next time. I appreciate you not being disrespectful. Appreciate you just being a good human being, good man, and just giving your take, giving your opinion. No matter if we agree or not, as men, we can have civil disagreement about something and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So salute. Have a good one. But yeah, like I said, any closing comments to all the people who's new? Go ahead and speak your piece. Crawford Canelo. Yep, Crawford and Canelo. Yep, if you're new in the chat, don't be shy. Speak your piece, man. You are free to say whatever you want to say as long as it's in the realms that pertain to the video. You know what I'm saying? Staying on topic is big for me. I don't like getting sidetracked and stuff. I like to stay right on topic. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and ride up out of here. We got 2 people left. So thank you again. Appreciate everybody who came into the room. I'm grateful and I appreciate y'all. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm gonna get to you all with more boxing news, analysis, and updates. Peace. Hold on, I see y'all still here. Hold on. So if you still here, put a 1 in the chat. Because I don't want to just run off on nobody. If you still here, because I see people bouncing back into the room. So if you still here, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat before I bounce. And I'll engage with y'all a little bit, a little bit more. So yeah, just let me know. If you're still in the chat, put a 1. Type 1 if you're still here. All right, I guess ain't nobody, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, like I said, I'll get to you guys with more boxing news, analysis, and updates. Peace.